just have basically a few questions because the project we're doing for school is on labor unions, and we're trying to figure out more about people who are in them. So what different types of...
I was in the Connecticut Union of Telephone Workers, which was a very small union. They don't have that union anymore. They now belong to IBEW. Okay?
Okay. What was your actual job at that union? What was like your type of work?
Where I work?
Yeah. What did you do?
Okay, I was a telephone repairman. I was also a cable splicer.
What exactly did that entail? What was like your what was a normal work day for you? What did you go in and...
We worked one was 8 to 4:30 and the other one was 8:30 to 5. You know, they stagger the work hours. Get people in and out of the garage and stuff like that.
How many days a week were you working?
I worked 5 days a week, but we did a lot of overtime. We worked a lot of long hours.
Really?
A lot of the overtime was you worked 8 to 4:30, then you got overtime after. And then of course you worked Saturday or Sunday, you got overtime.
Was that your choice to do the overtime, or was that part of your...
Well, when you have a storm, it's your job. You know, a lot of people on the service. But lots of times you're just doing it to make more money.
Yeah.
You know.
Did the union do anything to help with overtime or the hours or conditions like that?
Well, they set the rules along with management. They set the rules as far as the pay schedules went. You know, you worked 49 hours. 9 hours was 10 and a half, or time and a half. Everything over 49 hours was double time.
So, oh yeah, so you got paid double time for that?
Huh?
So you got paid double for that?
If you work beyond 49
Beyond
hours.
49? Okay.
You know, if you work 55 hours, you got 6 hours times 2 is, you got 12 hours paid for those 6 hours. So that's good.
Yeah, that's really good. So, and that was because of the union? That was because of the union, they set up that...
Well, that's part of the bargaining agreement, you know.
Yeah.
Union and management have to agree on everything together. But they don't agree on, then you have trouble.
Okay.
That's why we have strikes, right?
Yeah. What was what did your membership entail? Did you have to pay union fees?
Geez, I don't remember. If I did, it was payroll deduction. So yeah, I think you did pay a union fee, but I don't remember what it was. But see, it was all payroll deduction.
So it just came right out of your paycheck?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you ever go on strike?
Oh yeah, several times.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Which one was the longest?
The last one was the longest. That was like 25 or 30 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. And what was the reason for going on strike?
Basically, it's money.
Just like raising the wages?
Yeah. You know, the company wants to give you a $2 raise, and you want a $5 raise. So
yeah.
You go on strike, and then somewhere in between, you get the difference.
What did you do while you were on strike? Were you on the picket lines?
Yeah.
Really?
Everybody had to go on the picket line. My schedule on the picket line was like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I was on the picket line from noon until 2 o'clock. Or no, I was on the picket line from noon until 4 o'clock.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Do you know, did the strike end with you guys getting what you wanted, or management, or was that a compromise?
Everybody got a little, you know, that's how it usually ends.
Yeah.
Management gets some of their stuff, labor gets some of their stuff.
What did you do for income while you were on the strike? Because you weren't getting paid, correct? Or was the union paying you?
No, the union wasn't paying. One of the strikes we were on, I worked for the Wrangell Beer Company on the Wrangell truck, delivering beer to package stores and clubs and stuff like that. And one of the others, I only worked a week, didn't matter. It was a short strike.
Do you have any friends from the union that you still keep in touch with?
Oh, sure.
Really?
I play golf with 3 of them once a week, in the summer.
Yeah.
We all work together for 30,
Yeah,
30 years plus.
I'm sure you make a lot of friends like that.
Yeah.
Do you have any good work stories that you'd be willing to share?
No,
Not really?
not really.
All right. Have you ever?
One lady was so happy to get her phone, I'm telling you. She went right in and called the office to tell them what a great job the man did. So they said that when I called in, they said,
Thank you, Dick.
I got you. When I called in, they said, do you want this put in your record? I said, forget it. She was just happy to get it.
Yeah.
I said, there wasn't that much to it.
What kind of training did you have for your job?
Oh, yeah, a lot of training.
Really?
Yeah. For cable splicing, like climbing school, because you got to climb the pole with the hooks on, put your ladders up and stuff like that. You work up a deck. Did a lot of training as far as the equipment goes and stuff like that. And
Because it's a relatively dangerous job.
Yeah.
Correct.
And every year, you always went to first aid school, and then every 5 years you had a review on first aid because you're out in the public. A few people had to bandage up and whatnot.
Have you ever been seriously injured, like electrocuted from it? No.
I'm still here.
Have any of your coworkers, while you're on the job, have you ever had to use your first aid training?
Not really. I bandaged the guy up. He had a big cut and he can't bandage it with one hand.
How did it happen?
Actually, he hit himself with a tape knife.
Really? What's a tape knife exactly?
Just for cutting tape.
Okay.
Friction tape you wrap it around,
yeah.
and then you slit it and you peel it off that way. And he went. How did he do it? I don't know how he did it.
Okay.
But he went like that, and he did his arm on the way up.
Really?
Yeah.
And so you just bandaged him up right on the spot. You just bandaged him up right on the spot.
Yeah.
That's good. Did you go to college before?
No.
So you just you applied for the job and they gave you all the training right on the spot?
Yeah. Well, I got out of high school. I went in the Navy for 4 years.
Oh, really? Okay.
I got out of the Navy. I went in the phone company. I wasn't even out a month then.
Let's see.
My climbing school, I'll tell you, that's a funny story. My climbing school, Danny Doyle tells Paul Smith to take him out. It was a snowy day in December. To take him out and show him how to climb. And we went out, climbed the pole a couple times, came down, and then we went into the windmill. That was a restaurant.
Yeah.
For a few beers. And then I was getting ready to retire, and they had my record there. And the guy says to me, the supervisor, the second line supervisor, he said, yeah, we got everything here. We know all about you. I said, okay. I said, tell me about climbing school. Because they had a climbing school up in New Haven, up in Hamden.
Yeah.
I said, tell me about the climbing school. He looked at, he said, you don't have anything here. I said, no, I never went to climbing school. He said, you've been climbing poles for 39 years and you never went to climbing school? I said, yeah. You learned that on the job. Hang on or die, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Have you ever had any direct conflicts with any of your bosses?
Oh, sure.
Really?
Oh, God.
would you care to share?
I got a big mouth. Yeah, you do. You have trouble.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Adults working. I've got my point of view. He had his point of view.
Any distinct one that you remember?
Yeah, it was one Friday I had a good one with one of the bosses. And we went at it head to toe. And finally we split up anyway. The next day I went to a wedding. Don't you know?
The boss was there?
He was there with his wife. I was there with my wife. He was related to the bride. And my wife was also related to the bride. And I never knew this. So that was funny. The money, when I went to work, he says, You talking to me, or are we still mad at each other? I said, no. I said, I have an argument, it's over. He said, what were you doing at the wedding? I said, the bride was my wife's cousin's kid. I said, what were you doing at the wedding? He said, oh, the bride was her father's. Her father was my cousin. So all the years I worked with, I never knew we were really related. You know, half-assed through the family. You know.
Yeah. Do you have any regrets over your professional career?
No.
You wouldn't have done anything differently?
No, I loved it. That
Really?
was a great job.
You said you had a wife. Did the hours, because you were working over 49 hours a week sometimes, did the hours affect?
It was hard on her at times.
Did it?
With 4 kids.
Oh, you had 4 kids?
Yeah, it wasn't a ball of roses, you know.
Yeah.
But she understood. You gotta work, you gotta work.
Yeah. That's understandable.
You know, one of the hurricanes, I don't remember which one it was now, but we were working like 18 hours a day. It was maybe 2 weeks and 3 days or something like that. It was a lot of time.
Yeah.
You know, you get tired.
Do you have any advice for me going into my professional career that you've
Learn what you can. You're in college. Learn.
Just keep learning.
Yeah.
Alright, that's basically all I have. But thank you
Okay.
very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And I didn't get your last name.
Dick Biebra. Biebra.
B-I-B. 1 second. Let me.
Biebra.